What is up, you guys? We are making our way into the woods at my Catholic church. I like doing this. I like just kind of wandering off, you know. Let me try and give you guys a view of where I am. I'm at St. Thomas, and like there's like kind of like you can see the church there in the back, but I don't know. Just walk off the parking lot, and then you're in the woods, right? Not too bad. And I just went to confession, so I just got a Catholic sacrament, right? And, I'm not here to push my religion on people or anything like that, but we'll talk about it, of course, on YouTube. I don't know. Maybe I don't know enough about other religions, but, I think it is a really good thing to maybe, if you have your own tribe or people that you really care about, for like your leader to know your weaknesses, and to be straightforward with kind of your shortcomings and your faults, right? And that's what confession's all about, I think. I mean, yeah, there's this whole spiritual element to Catholic confession, right? But, I mean, as a guild leader, like in Heroes of Order and Chaos and stuff like that, it was always a good thing when my teammates could own up to the things that they did wrong, I mean, it was always a good thing when they could point out other people's okay, it's a good thing when you're able to point out other people's shortcomings and what other people can do better. But that's almost useless if you can't capitalize on what you do wrong, right? So, I mean, confession's mission, right? But it has, implications for other things. Like, when I was trying to lead BS to victory and stuff like that, dude, my relationship between me and my guildmates was everything. The understanding that we had mentally on the battlefield, and also the way that we would cope with loss together, okay? Like, we go through a really hard time as a team where we don't get the results that we want and we kind of lose and we don't play well, How do your teammates cope with that even, right? Are they so full of themselves that all they wanted to do was just kind of win and they didn't care about the time that you spent together at all, or respect it? Yeah, so, and I do not think smoking is a sin, by the way. So, don't feel bad about that. J.R.R. Tolkien was a Catholic and he smoked tobacco, right? Come on, guys. Yeah. Do love me some Lord of the Rings out in the middle of the forest. I do have to get scrambling soon, okay? They are starting Mass soon. I try not to miss any Mass, but I will definitely talk to my viewers for just a minute, and finish my thought at least, I think back to Heroes of Order and Chaos and like how successful our guild was at what we tried to do, and I'm just like always happy with it, I think of the dynamics that our team had, whether it was, I don't know, it seemed like from the very beginning we were kind of blessed, with a spirit of kind of teamwork and energy and fun, right? It was always kind of fun and like, that whole thing I'm talking about where, there's really two main ideas I'm talking about. The first one is can you capitalize on your own mistakes and own up to them and actually discuss them with your leader in your clan or whatever, right? So that you can improve together, right? I mean, can your leader do that, right? Can your leader say, well, hey, this is what I do wrong, not paying enough attention to this element of the game, and it's costing our team this much, right? Can your leader do that to himself? Like, hopefully, yes, dude. I mean, I always tried to, right? And, I good luck having a successful team if your leader's the type of person that won't even fix their own problems in front of other people, right? Have the humility to say, hello, this was my fault, right? And, try arguing against that, right? it's obvious it was my fault here. So yeah, confession, Catholic Church, recollecting on the old days of Heroes of Order and Chaos, man. And then, also the idea of like how well does your teammates cope with not getting what you want all the time, right? How well does your team or your guild respond to losing a bunch, or I don't know, just losing a single game even, right? Seems like some of your homies, when you play video games with them, really can't even handle one loss, right? So, interesting that there's people like that they just really, no, I can't handle one loss. Don't want to do that. I don't know. I've seen lots of players, man, with their own attitudes. But yeah, we're gonna have some League of Legends content coming out soon. Now that we have the new gaming PC set up, and I am gonna scramble off to mass before they don't even let me in. Right? All right, guys. I will see you soon.